Welcome to Bognor Herald Video News, 13th of March 2022, and I'm Jan Cosgrove. Starting with Ukraine, Shane Matthew, ex-sniper from Chichester, has spent his first night in that country where he will be offering medical training, amongst other things perhaps. Shane used to run the QE2 in the Steam, for those who remember him. We hear fish and chip shop owners in Chichester are worried about the war. Why? Have Russian tanks been seen queued on the Midhurst road north of the city? The government has announced a sponsorship route whereby people, councils and firms can welcome refugees from the Ukraine. Problem? Well, one firm owner offered to employ 5 such people on top of his current workforce of 55, but has been told it will take 3 months to process the applications. Compare with the Poles, who set up no refugee camps because they are taking whole Ukrainian families into their own homes. The British people want to help. The Herald's message to Bognor MP Nick Gibb, a nice bloke, is to tell the paper chasers to get out of the way so we can. The Arun Council meeting last Wednesday saw quite a measure of agreement on matters good to see. When it came to the 4 public questions, all asked by me, the leader of the council hardly gave a convincing answer to 3 of them. These were about Bognor Regeneration. And for example, I asked if it was convincing regeneration if all the Regis Centre reclap proposals would achieve is raising the average daily spend per visitor, which is what it's about, by £1.52 from £30.32, and overnight visitors from £65.51 by £1.97 per visitor. That is very poor, and there is no answer that this constitutes a major benefit for investment of government money just over 12 million. Over 30 years we're informed it will return a mere 15 million. You can go view the whole meeting on our Facebook page or Arun's website. The one good response from Councillor Gunner, Council Leader, was on Ukraine. Would Arun do everything to help? Single word answer, yes. Remember the proposed national insurance hike which comes in next month for employees and employers? The government says it's to fund social care for the elderly. Very commendable. Or is it? They want to raise an extra £36 billion over the next 3 years. In 2010, I asked HMRC a freedom of information based on the fact that above a certain earnings limit, an employee pays less NI on that amount above, at that time only 1%. So I asked what would be the effect of abolishing that upper earnings limit, as it is known. An extra 9.3 billion net to the Treasury. Recently I updated that as the 1% had risen to 2%. I've just had the answer from HMRC. It would raise an extra 8.82 billion a year at least, based on 2 recent years. So over 3 years, by making the better paid cough up their full NI share, that would raise 25 billion. I am asking Nick Gibb how this is equitable, that the better paid pay less NI proportionally than other people. And more on that in coming days and weeks. Lastly, Jack Pearce has announced his retirement as a ubiquitous manager of Bognor Rocks Football Club. He started there as a player in 1970 and took up the manager role in 1976 and has been there for an incredible 53 years. Jack, we salute you for all those years of loyalty and hard work. But he won't be idle as Vice Chair of the FA and other soccer-related tasks. Of course he won't. If you like this programme, please subscribe and we can be contacted with news, pics and video. Now from me, Jan Cosgrove, hope you like the new introduction graphic, and with that, goodbye.